What's going on, my peoples? What's going on? This is Allegiance to the Game. They call me the one and only Fly Don.
And Mr. T
And this is Allegiance.
to the game. What are you saying, G? I can't hear you, man.
We're having some technical issues. I don't know what's going on. Bit of a strange one.
I can hear you, and then this goes like a little bit like robotic.
Right, just a bit of a technical issues, folks. I figured out the issue. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit of a technical issue, guys. You know, sometimes it happens. You know, it's the age we live in now, isn't it? Everything's technology, high tech. You know what I mean? We're sharpening up. You know,
I'm still recording, yeah?
the robots are coming in. Yeah. Anyway, just touching on a few things. But my guy, yeah. So we're just touching on the game at the Etihad, the Man City thing. Arsenal versus Man City. We would know that was the one. You know. But you know, fine. So you know, we played the same regular system that we played with just a couple of changes. We started with our one and only, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, right? The goalkeeper. I keep thinking it's Matt Taylor. Yeah,
Matt Turner.
Ryan.
Matt Turner.
That's it. Matt Turner. I can't, put his name. I always think it's Matt Taylor, Matt Ryan. Matt Turner. You know, I think he's done people well. The right back as well. We had our one and only big man like Tommy. Centre backs. We had Holding. You know, that was I was pretty surprised to see Holding starting alongside with Gabs. And then obviously we also had Tierney, who did pretty well. Midfield was the usual. We had Partey, we had Xhaka in there. So, yeah. And we started with the usual attacking players. You know, we had Saka in there. We also had Trossard, which was good. And we also had our one and only Eddie Nketiah. So yeah, I think it was a decent performance. I believe we definitely matched Man City. The possession sort of throughout the game looked kind of 50-50. There was a lot of spells where we had the ball, and so did they as well. I felt that we could penetrate. But just looking over the game, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it was a good performance considering we made like 6 changes.
Yeah.
So, and I was glad that he done that. I mean, like when he talked about the pre-match, I thought, yeah, that's something that he was gonna do in it. So
yeah,
that's it. So I was happy that he done that. The Man City had near enough to their normal like recent starting 11, apart from the keeper, but change of the keeper. So I think it was a good year. I think it was a good performance. It was tight. You know, look at the goal. What kind of separated the teams? It was just kind of like a off the cuff goal. Played well, kept it tight. Yeah, I just think that's the only thing is I just think like we needed something different up top. You know, look, it's not that as I said, not that Eddie played bad. I think he played well, but sometimes you just need, sometimes when you just need something different. Do you know what I mean? Just throw something on and then if you're like a Gabriel Jesus, he would have been something different that you can come on, or if there's someone else, just like how them in it Haaland, they had Haaland up top, and then they had to. Nothing was going too joyful for them, so they brought something on Bruno on was it Alvarez? I mean, just to kind of get over during the game. I was saying like we need to take a bit more shots outside the box, do something a bit different. And that's what they did. They brought someone on who'd actually done the same thing near enough, which then led to the goal. So, but in all, it seems that it was a good game. I don't think many fans, to be fair, I don't think many fans are fussed about the FA Cup. To say more about the performance. But it would have been nice too because we got 8 games off after that, so we could have went through and whatnot and still had a good rest until the next game. But I guess we've got to look at it as silver lining in that sense, and we played well. So I think it just gave a lot of people confidence against playing them at home, which is the next time that we're going to play them. And for really, that's the main, that's the main target, innit? Slapping up in the league stuff. I think
I
it's giving everyone
agree.
confidence of that. Um, I think they have a good performance. I think the only thing is if they frustrate us again, that's the only
Mm,
thing. But other than that, yeah, confident. See,
yeah,
square everything come confidence.
yeah. I agree. I agree. Obviously, we've got to make up is when we play the Premier League, which is a home game. If we can get and extend our lead over them, I think that'd be fantastic. And I think we won't be bothered about the FA Cup because personally, I think every single Arsenal fan right now just wants the Premier League and just also slide back in the Champions League as champions. I think we do so much for our confidence. So yeah, but also we saw Trossard. He started the game.
Good first half.
I mean, yeah. So what did you think? What did you think of his performance in the first half?
Yeah, I think it was a good first half. I think he
It
was
was
dominant that
lively,
first half.
innit?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was dominant that
yeah.
first half. So obviously in the second
Mm,
half is when they was a bit more dominant. That's when we took off Partey, we took off Partey, took off Trossard,
yeah, yeah,
took off a few players.
yeah.
So yeah, he's doing well, isn't it? Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Mm, yeah. He's definitely a tricky little player, man. I can't wait to see him in the team. I think and it's nice because Martinelli's gonna have some competition for that spot, so they would definitely be battling it out there. He just kind of looks like an Arsenal player already.
Yeah, I think with Jesus as well. Jesus, I guess he can play in the central and he can play wide. So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, he's got backup on
Yeah.
Saka as well. If Saka needs the rest for game, whatever, we can try that as well. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah.
good.
100%. Yeah. Um, I felt like maybe I wanted to see a bit more Saka though. I thought like maybe Saka was kind of
Yeah, considering he was playing, is it Aki? Is it Aki? Akai?
yeah,
Or
yeah,
I mean, they
yeah,
were kind of playing against him, and he was on the, he's playing on the left, and
yeah,
I mean, he's a centre back, so you'd have thought,
yeah,
Saka not playing a normal, wing
yeah,
back would have got more joy, but yeah, he done well, and he
yeah,
ended up he's the one that got the goal as well, so
yeah. He did.
I
Yeah,
mean, a little
he
bit of
kind of
lapsy
yeah.
from Lokonga in a sense, but it wasn't his fault at the end of the day, but.
Mm,
You can always look at goals and then always pick out like what could have been done better in that sense. But
mm,
yeah, it's a
yeah,
shame. But cool.
exactly. Yeah, it's just one of those tricky things because Man City just had like it's their squad really at the end of the day. So um, that's something that we can't quite match it yet. We have brought in some we have got some experienced players now, but unfortunately we just don't have the squad that Man City have. Their strength in depth, so they can always change the game around. And I felt like it was only Alvarez that really did that. I felt like we defended Haaland really well actually. I felt like we
Mm.
kind of we rushed him
Yeah,
a little bit on the ball, and we kind of yeah. I think we done well against him.
yeah. Holding was when the first game first started and Holding started started wrestling. I was thinking, nah, man. I was thinking back to the
Mm,
Tottenham game, like Spurs game. Anyway, when he got sent off straight away, I was thinking, come on, man, so we don't start doing this wrestling thing again. But
yeah,
yeah, he done all right. He done all right. But then once he got the
yeah,
yellow, when he had to take him off.
yeah. Exactly. So yeah, that was good from Arteta. One of the things, exactly. The only thing that separated us. But compare what we saw at the FA Cup. I mean, do you think? I mean, how confident do you feel that we think in the next 3 games or so?
Yeah, man. Do you know what it is? You see, and I've been saying it. They ain't been looking to. They haven't been looking unstoppable or even close to unstoppable all season. So yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting them to really just. I mean,
Yeah.
just, I mean, so yeah, definitely
Mm,
confident. And considering we could have added Odegaard. We had a couple of players that we could have
100%.
started that would have been added a lot. And I think Odegaard's probably the main one to be fair.
Yeah.
Because and you can see it as well. You see when like Saka had the ball and stuff. It's like him and Odegaard play well together. Do you know what I mean? When they like to move off
Definitely.
each other, and you can see like some when Saka got the ball, it's a bit of a different one that's fluid was with Vieira. Do you know what I mean? Which
Yes.
obviously going to be understandable in it because obviously he ain't been playing.
Yes.
But
100%.
that's the but obviously Odegaard, he's probably been one of the the main players all
Mm,
season, putting the strings in the middle as well. So him to come in there and lead and stuff like that, yeah, that's a big plus still. Um, and then I guess I would imagine probably Martinelli will come back in and then maybe have Trossard come
mm-hmm.
on if anything like that. But yeah, man,
Yeah. Wicked.
it's good, man. Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
think all the Arsenal I've spoken to, they feel more confident like playing them. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and getting especially at home and getting a draw. And I think that's good as well that we got the first one at home because I think if you get the first one at home and we win that, doesn't really matter too much. Too he does also he does if for ease, but he's I mean if that's a big plus if you can get the win at home, and it wasn't married
100%.
too much from away because it would just be like okay we took three, you took three. There's no advantage. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Exactly.
we need to go into that home game and just take
Hmm.
that 3 points, man. Take that 3 points.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah, if we do win at home, I think we're all good. And it's all to do with the fact that it's the gap that we've got. That 5 point lead at the moment is brilliant. And
The game in hand, man.
if
You got to say that. Get in the game in hand.
oh yeah, and the game in hand. So oh my gosh, I mean, we're in a fantastic position. I don't think any Arsenal fan would have been in this position at the start of the season. So, yeah, and I think big up to the FA Cup, all the other teams who've done well, but for us, that's not the priority. And plus, remember, we've won the competition the most in the Premier
Mm.
League history and in the country. So we are, that's our competition. That's kind of like you could say when it ain't the Premier League, that was our bread and butter. At the end of the day now, that's over the league.
Yeah.
We've got to do is just keep plugging on. So I love the Arsenal and the fans, the bigger things are that's all they're about. So yeah. So anyway, my covers one will defeat this one team, but we're gonna be facing them again ugly basically team, give you the famous and you up that have what they have so let's go for them Gunners. What are you saying, my guy? I think this is it. Allegiance to the game. We're out. We catch you in the game against Everton. Big up.